What's up? So, I told you guys in the last video that I promised you I was going to start posting more of the Keep It Real stuff. So, I'm sitting in my office right now. I'm exhausted. I'm really excited to show you the video I posted on my social media. I just finished planning today and tomorrow's workouts, and I am sitting in my office with my legs up. And I am going to take a 15-minute nap because I have 15 minutes before clients show up. I'm going to train my clients. Then I'm going to do another video because I'm super inspired by a bunch of the same kind of things that happened that I'm going to talk about in the next segment of the video. So I saved a reminder on my phone for 10:15 on the way to the gym that I'm going to do a video in the car. So you will see that next. And this is just like quick because I'm going to fast forward through it of my workouts that I have. All right, found a bow at the studio, so I'm making up my thing. Okay, so wanted to do this video for you guys because I was very inspired by something that a client had said, and this is the reason why, and it made me think of like something that I did yesterday. So I had a client that said I was so tired from work yesterday and I stopped my workout early. So I said to them, and this is not the only time I've ever said it to people, I said to them, you need to be more tired of where you're at right now and than you are of actually physically tired. It is all a state of mind. So I am exhausted right now. And I also know that coming up on these next, I'm 6 weeks out today, coming up, it's going to be harder. So I'm going to tell you about something that I thought of, a movie, a movie, You, Me, and Dupree. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but I forgot, not the blonde guy, the other guy that's married to the blonde woman, the Hudson woman, and he's jogging, and when he's jogging, he's pinching his belly fat, okay? So, what I say is, for me, right now, and I told this to my client, my personal goal right now is getting this pro card, okay? And my biggest struggle area is my legs. It's the last part of my conditioning that comes in. Like, my arms are always super lean. You can see veins and everything. My abs, even when I'm off season, I still always have abs. Granted, they get leaner and leaner. But my legs was always my problem area. So, you guys know now I'm doing physique. So I hired this guy, Mighty Mike, mighty.mike on Instagram. And I saw him many years ago, and I'd been following him ever since, and when I decided to do physique, I immediately called him. I've also seen his transformation, which is insane. There's a point to this. So I decided that it is all about really, and this is the post that I put up today with the video that I'm going to show you guys that he made of one of our sessions. So what I decided to do is, if I want to get this pro card, I have to push that much harder. Now, I train myself very hard, but everybody, I don't have an ego. I've been doing this for 19 years, and yes, I have a coach for shows because it's not my specialty, and yes, I did hire this guy, Mike, because I know that everybody will work just that much harder if somebody's telling them what to do. I know it's gonna suck, and I know, literally, like, that's what they say when you get closer and closer to the show, embrace the suck, because when you start getting 4 or 5 weeks out, that's when it really starts getting hard to motivate yourself. So what I did was I asked him, I said, hey, listen, and he's not, like, close. I mean, he's like 45 minutes away. I said, would you be willing? I mean, I can maybe come to you, but my schedule's so crazy. And he said, no, he's got a lot of, like, he's got more free time. He's coming off of an injury. So he's like, I can come out to you. So I said, only like once a week on my main quad day. So I have 2 leg days, one's glutes and hams. And I'm not saying I don't need improvement there. I need improvement. We all need improvement on everything. But my main thing is my quads. working more on my teardrop and working more on my outer sweep to make my legs look rounder. So he said, yes, absolutely. So I said, okay. So I have a business trip next Thursday, so I won't see him next Thursday. He came down 2 Thursdays ago, which happened to be the week after we had done our first session for posing. And then this was our first one. I actually I said, hey, do you mind like taking videos? I never work out with people, so I'm always setting up my little tripod. And then he's like, yeah, I was going to take videos, but I didn't want it to interrupt our session. I'm like, oh, shit, please, go ahead and take videos. I don't mind the camera. So he did this whole video thing, montage. He's really great with editing. His YouTube videos are awesome, which I got to get better at that. That's my mission. That's one of my goals after this show. Along with getting another certification, along with finishing this program that I'm studying right now, because I always want to be better at everything that I do, but whatever. And so literally my legs are my worst area. So as he's pushing me to do this one particular exercise, I'm grabbing my leg, and I literally said to him, have you ever seen that movie, You, Me, and Dupree? And I said I need to grab it to motivate me. So when I feel like my legs are going to collapse, I have to go 1, 2, 3, whatever more reps. If I can do another one, I'm going to do another one. Like, I didn't stop when we actually did this thing where we did single leg press, and we did a certain amount in a row or whatever, and it ended up being that the amount of rounds was going to add up to 90, and he said, F it, let's just do 100, and I said, oh, all right, I'll do it, and all I was thinking of is grabbing my leg, it was a single leg press, as I just said, and just pushing through. So, for me, right now, it's about knowing what I need to do, but knowing how much more I need to do. And even though I'm tired, I'm more tired of not seeing my legs in the best conditioning that they can be in. I'm more tired of this will be the second national show that I've done, and I didn't get a pro card. So I'm more tired of that, competing at a national level, traveling across the country or to another area to try to get my pro card. So that's what's going to make me work that much harder. So I gave that example to my client, and I tell everybody the same thing. Like when you're in the middle of your workout, it's like, instead of thinking how tired you are, it's all in the way that you think about things. So be motivated and think about what the goals are. I always tell people, you have to have your goal, but then you also have to have your why back here. Why do I have this goal? I know why I want my pro card, and I've told you guys a million times, I don't want my pro card because I want to train people for shows. I want my pro card because, and I will tell you, right now, it doesn't matter that I have 18 years experience. It doesn't. But for some reason, with the way the internet is going and the way social media is going, when you have that pro status, even though I'm not planning on training people for shows, I guess people recognize you just a little bit more. And I have a lot of online clients right now, but I do want to do more. I only have so much room in the studio, and I am at a position in my business where I don't have any more room to take on any more clients in the studio, but I want to help people. I want to help people that have eating disorders. I want to help people that are emotionally connected to food. I want to help people that aren't doing bodybuilding. They have 100 pounds they want to lose, and they're in Canada, or they're in New Jersey, or they're pregnant and they're in North Carolina. Like, I want to be able to help people all over, and I feel like with the way that the internet is going right now with YouTube and Instagram and all that other stuff, for some reason people are more attracted to a lot of coaches that do shows have lifestyle clients and prep clients. Anybody that wants to do a show, I'm going to immediately refer them to Johnny. But I just feel like there's more of an opportunity out there for me to be out in the world if I get my pro card. Plus, it's a goal that I've had. Again, want to see what I'm capable of, push myself in really uncomfortable, get myself uncomfortably comfortable, push myself past my limits, have somebody else push me past my limits, which virtually Johnny's doing that, physically Mike is doing that, and then I am mentally doing that. You know, staying on track with my food no matter what. My clients motivate me because I need to practice what I preach for them. So, that's just like basically the reason why I did this. It was for that whole, I'm tired of this. I am gonna do, I just finished listening or partly listening to a podcast with Joe Rogan talking about medications and all that other stuff. And I've talked about that before, so I really do want to talk about that. I am gonna put the clip at the end of this, and hopefully I might take the music off of it, because I don't want YouTube to take it down, but the clip that Mike made, of our workout. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So, I hope you guys are inspired. Go kill it in your workout. Go kill it on your health and fitness journey. Again, if you want help, remember, even though I do shows, I do not train people for shows. That's not my specialty. Please contact me if you want online coaching for any health goal at all. And I will talk to you guys later. I really quickly want to tell you, I was just telling you guys about how exhausted I was, and I showed you a video of me taking a nap in my office, and all of a sudden I just got, I don't know, I put on a song and I got super motivated. And this is literally where I say that it's all in your head. Like, yeah, I'm exhausted. I really am. But mentally, I know I want this super bad, so I'm just listening. I listened to a motivational podcast this morning by Joe Rogan, then I just put on a song, and then that just fired me up times 2. So, you can motivate yourself, even though you're tired. Okay, I feel amazing. So, this is the song that I was talking about. Como tú te amas, yo no sé. Okay, literally, that song gets me fired up. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But, great. Okay, so, this is gonna be real quick, so I can make this little montage for you as I'm on my way home, and then got a crazy day. But, as I was walking into the gym, and I had already done the little clip on the way into the gym, I was remembered about something that one of my clients said to me last year that I put in one of my old posts. But it literally just reminded me of the dynamic of this video that you guys are going to get to see. So, dude, I was taking a nap at 8:30. I finished planning the workouts a little bit earlier, and then usually I walk in the hallway at like 8:50 to tell clients what their workouts are, and then we start at 9 o'clock. I always say my clients are my motivation. I always say my clients are like my pre-workout. Like, I literally can be beyond exhausted, and then I see them and I'm like fired up. They fired me up today. Like, one of my clients, Garland, he was in session today. Afterwards, I mean, he's very entertaining. But he asked me if we could take a picture afterwards, so we did a little Flex Friday. Maybe I'll put that in here if I remember. So literally, he was the one that actually said this. He said to me last year, and now I can't remember if I put this in a video before recently. He said to me last year, oh my God, I saw your pictures from the Contra Costa show, not the ones from when I went to Vegas. And he goes, you look amazing. And he's like, and yeah, you won overall. And he's like, can you imagine what you would have looked like if you didn't have us? And he didn't mean it in an insulting way, like, oh, you could have looked so much better because you didn't really look that good. No, he just meant like, dude, you looked insane. Can you imagine if you didn't have us? And I'm like, what do you mean by that? And he's like if you were just like 100%. Like, I know that there are people that are like, they just 100%, they don't work. They can just focus on the shows. And I'm like, dude, I need you guys. Can you imagine what I would have looked like if I didn't have you guys? So I always tell my clients, they are what motivates me. Like, I finished training them. Then I did these little videos for you guys. Then I went into the gym. And today was like my ISO back, lateral raises and arms. I had a lot of people come up to me and say hello. I had a couple people ask me when's your show? You must have a show coming up. You look amazing. Stop making us all look bad. Like, just little jokes and stuff like that, which I will just do a little play on that. Yeah, it always feels great to have outside compliments, but at the end of the day, we have to learn how to compliment ourselves. So I always tell my clients that it's about making eye contact with yourself, just like when somebody compliments you in the gym, they're looking at you and you should be looking at them out of respect. You need to look at yourself and acknowledge yourself. So say them. And I think I did talk about this, about how it's very hard in the beginning. It physically could make you sick. And I know that from experience, because that's how it was for me. We're all so hard on ourselves. We talk to ourselves way worse than we would ever allow anybody else to talk to us. So whatever, I'm not going to go too much because I don't want this to be too long. But then I did my cardio, which I did a bunch of different pieces of equipment because the back of my knee was bothering me, but whatever. It's all in my head. So I just kind of roll with the punches. I went on the row machine, then I went on the treadmill, and then I was gonna pose, but I need to put my shoes on, so my shoes are at home. So right now I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do my routine, and usually it's like lucky number 5. If I could do the routine 5 times in a row, which that was something that I got from Mike, 5 times in a row, perfect, then that's when I could shut it down for the day, or at least like 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna put my shoes on and I'm gonna practice figure. I do have to bring them into the gym because I do really need to practice my super slow walk, because I'm so fast. Whenever I get on stage, I gotta like really think about going slow. And for some reason, I have this feeling that the way that I'm feeling about doing this, I'm gonna be a lot slower, and that's what you have to do, and kind of flow into your poses and whatever. So, I just wanted you guys to see how happy, like, this is literally what you guys need to do also. Do a video of yourself like, I don't feel like going to the gym, and then go to the gym, and I regret that workout, said no one ever. And yeah, my knee was bothering me. My neck was bothering me a little bit. My neck is a little bit sore. I do know that I was tensing up a little bit during yesterday's workout with Mike, but my legs are sore. Quads in exactly the areas that I need them to. So I was feeling that a little bit when I was doing like cable, like the bent over rows or whatnot, but whatever, I was just sucking it up. And I pushed through. I didn't do the stairs today. I did intervals on the bike. Then I did intervals on the row machine, where I went a little faster every few minutes. And then on the treadmill, I did a little bit of intervals where I would go on an incline and then go back down. I don't want to run because I don't want to lose my legs. So, excuse me. So, I just wanted you guys to see the difference. Look at the difference between me in the beginning of the video and now. So, that's it. Love you guys. Deuce.
If you're looking for pity or mercy, come to the wrong place. People will tell you obsession is a bad thing. They used to tell me all the time when I started out lifting weights. You lift weights too much. You go to the gym too much, you work out too much. You're obsessed with it. It's not a good thing to be obsessed with anything. Let me tell you this. If you want to be great, not good, not also grand, not second, not third. If you want to be great, the very best at what you do, obsession is a necessity. You are obsessed about it. And obsessed about it means you slept and you dreamed and you ate that. I will be the very best at what I do. I am determined